Okay, hello, how are you? This is my first video, so I'm really excited about this topic, which I have been, studying, trying for some time. So I wasn't really going to talk about this quite yet, but I came across Nero knowledge YouTube videos maybe just under a month ago and kind of blew my mind. And more specifically, his video on building your manifestation muscle put a fire under my belly, and I have in some ways been gatekeeping him, but I also know this topic isn't, not everyone is ready to receive it. I'm very intentional and thoughtful about who I share certain concepts and ideas with when it comes to these kind of things that feel a little bit more on the woo-woo side. I did want to share this because it's something that anyone can do, and it's not too far-fetched. So, I've tried vision boards, affirmations, journaling for ages. This one really hit differently, and this is how. So, my name is Erin. I'm an artist, storyteller, really a multi-hyphenated creative, and this is my honest experience trying Nero knowledges, build your manifestation muscle method. I have been in a space of wanting to shift, and I've been there for a very long time. I mean, I was reading mindset books where I was like dying for some change. What I didn't know is kind of what I'm learning through Nero now is that it's not just about mindset, right? It's not just about your thoughts. It's really like what's going on in the inside. Like, what's your subconscious really feeling about all the things? Underneath it all, I might be actually thinking the opposite of what I deserved, or whatever it might be, whatever you're trying to call in. I've definitely manifested things before. You're manifesting things all the time. You're just not always aware. And the times I don't think I really took a look at exactly the steps I took and what was actually happening. So turning to the version of you who already has the thing, right? Whatever your thing is. Trusting and knowing that like it already exists, you already are, and your desire for it is showing you that it's like a nudge of telling you what you already have. You just haven't met up with the version of you that has it yet. When I fell into the rabbit hole of Nero knowledge, I was really excited because he was explaining things and concepts that I had been reading for years, decades now, but in a way that resonated. I was able to digest in a different way and understand in a way that kind of like light bulb went on. And so when I actually felt into the version of me who already has the thing, then I saw things show up. And so after my first video, which I highly recommend, I love the fact that I landed on this video first, and I believe it is called How to Outsmart the Game of Reality. That was the first Nero knowledge video that I crossed. I watched it 3 times, and the third one I took notes. I used highlighter, different colors, everything. I love just the way he explained things. Now, in many of those videos, he mentions a video called Building Your Manifestation Muscle. He highly suggests everyone watch it, but it's not one of his highest viewed videos. He's explaining that when you desire something that feels very distant from where you are now, so like maybe you're making 40K and you want to make $1 million. Now, it's not that it's not possible, because your desire is already showing you and telling you that it is, and it's something that you already have in some, version of you. But because the gap is so large that you need to build the muscle, your subconscious really knows and believes that it's possible and doesn't have any doubt around it. I was at the gym, I was listening to it, and he said, here's the challenge. You build your muscle by trying out something small. Think of something that you want to see. It could be a car of a certain color. So I decided on a car, a green Jeep. Now, first I said the Jeep brand or the Bronco brand, because I like both of those cars. And then I said, you know what? It needs to be hunter green. And then I said, okay, I'm okay with Jeep and Broncos, but I see them all the time. They're always around. But another car I really love is a Rivian, and I don't see it often. So whenever I do see it, I'm always like, oh, there's a Rivian. That is what I decided. So he did suggest even going and researching it and looking at it and just letting it get into your mind. But since I was out and about, I really just visualized it. Hunter green Rivian Jeep. maybe 5 hours later, as I was driving on the highway, I do see it was a green Bronco. It's a green Bronco, and it was not Hunter. It was a very unique color green though. So I did feel like that was a win. I was like, okay, I've never seen that color green before. It's a Bronco and it's a unique color. I said, I did that. I really claimed the fact that I did it. I manifested it, but I wasn't satisfied. I said, you know what? Hunter green Rivian is really what I want to bring to my reality, what I want to manifest. The next day came and I remember driving to the gym and I remember being very like, I haven't seen it, and recognizing that the city that I was in, I hadn't yet actually seen a Rivian. Always out in the suburbs. Oh, I never see them in my neighborhood. I started to kind of be like looking really hard, like really searching. And then I had a moment where I said, I'm searching. If I had it already, if I knew it was coming, if I knew it was already there, if my desires I trusted, then I wouldn't be searching so hard, right? I would already have it. I would already trust that it's going to come, and I would be calm about it. And I told myself, let it go. Like, you're going to see it. Even though I had noticed that I'd never seen one in the city. Not even 5 minutes later, I'm pulling up to a light that I'm hoping I make. And as I'm looking at the light, there's one of those trucks that, have the new cars on it, double decker. And it's like just hightailing past me. It makes it through the light and I get stopped. And I'm looking at these cars and I'm like, are those Rivians? Now, all of them that I could see were facing me. So the front was facing me as the car was passing me. So there was no logo emblem or anything, but something said those are Rivians. I just felt like it was a Rivian. And so as the light turned, I floored the gas to catch up to the truck. And as I catch up, I see one with the back facing towards me in the middle of the truck. And right there sitting in front of me was Rivian. And all of the cars on that truck, I don't even know the name of that kind of truck, were Rivians. And two of them right next to me were Hunter green Rivian trucks. My mouth dropped. I couldn't believe it because one, I just said I'd never seen him in the city. And here I go with a truck full of them. Two of them were Hunter green. And I was like, no, I did not. No, I did not just do that. So all that to say, not only was it a fun exercise, but it really did keep me on my toes. It made me super aware of my thoughts, my frequency, my energy, how I was acting around the desire that I wanted. And then it also was fun because I made it happen, like in ways that it gave me more than what I even asked for. It gave me multiple times seeing the truck that I want, multiple times seeing green cars, and then it showed me two of the things that I had asked for. So that just shows you that you'll ask for things and you might like minimize actually what you desire by putting a cap on it. And so be open, let go, be calm, be open to what you desire. Like, ask for that or better, or just, put it out there and trust that it's going to come, or something is even better. So instead of one, maybe you'll get two. Instead of this, maybe it'll be like bigger, better, bolder, or just a better version of what you asked for. Maybe. So anyway, like I said, the Nero knowledge videos are amazing, but definitely watch this and try it out for yourself. The manifestation muscle video under Nero knowledge, I'll link it if I can. This is my first YouTube video, so I don't even know how to do these things, but if I can, I'll link it. Also, the first video that I watched was how to outsmart the game of reality. That's a fun one to watch and to take notes on. I hope you enjoyed this first video of mine talking about my experience building your manifestation muscle, the topic of manifesting, frequency, shifting into a new version in reality. Certain desires and they've never left you. They've just been knocking and waiting for you to get closer and waiting for you to trust that you have it already versus feeling like you're so far and that it's of your reach. If you've been trying to manifest things and it's not clinging, his videos might give you a different angle and might be fun for you to just try with no pressure at all. So let me know if you want more videos like this, and update me on if you watch and if you tried the building of manifestation muscle method that he suggests and how it went. I appreciate you watching my first video. Let me know if you want more and follow me. Bye.